This is the Fansproject TFX04 Protector set. It is the fourth version of their Parallax, fourth edition of their Parallax upgrade kits, and it's an upgrade kit for the Classics or Universe Rodimus figure. And here it is. Here's everything that came with it, plus I am using for this review the Classics Rodimus figure from Hasbro, as you can see, because of the colors. And this is everything that came with the set. And before we talk about anything else, here is the packaging. Here's what it looks like. It says Parallax. Almost the same as the CD Commander upgrade box, but done in red, bright red. It also came with this comic book or instruction manual. It has a neat little comic book introduction for you, and yeah, and then it came with this set of instructions that are, well, difficult to read, to say the least. They're very small frames, and unlike the Bruticus upgrade or the Crossfire sets, it's very done in very dark. The parts have been blackened out or darkened, and you can barely see them. And they've only highlighted the pieces that you need to move, and it can be a chore just to follow it, but they're very specific of what to do. They know their product very well. They're very careful with it. They've already expected or anticipated possible problems or breakage or whatnot. They give you a lot of warning on what to do, where it snaps in here and there. And here's the upcoming teaser that they have it says 20,000 BC. So I don't know. It could be some G1 figure. I don't know what they're planning. Could be a Dinobot. Could be Grimlock. I don't know. Could be. The legs do seem to look like Grimlock's legs, but I have no idea what this guy is going to be like. So that's that. Anyway, off the bat, I'll say this. This is a wonderful figure. Wonderful set to upgrade your Rodimus figure. I picked this one up at Hot Toys, the second level of V-Mall in Green Hills. If you're in Manila, you're tracking down this figure or this set, you might want to visit Hot Toys. They might have some stock. All right. It really increases the value of your original Rodimus figure a lot. And it's a nice display piece. Playability is very little, because this is really meant for collectors who want to upgrade their Universe or Classics Rodimus, and really just so that it gives it a better fit with the other Universe figures. Here is the Henkei Convoy, or the mold of the Classics Optimus Prime, and they really fit well together because of the angular, very geometric type of mold that the G1 characters have been given, the facelift that the G1 characters have been given with these Universe or Classics line. And it's really just that. If you want to upgrade and you really want to fit it nicely on your shelf. Now, having said that, this set is really not for everybody. Definitely not for kids. You don't want to give this thing to your kids, especially the young ones, because skill level of transformation is pretty high. You need to be very careful with the pieces. This is not something you play with. Also, just like a lot of the Fansproject products, they have sharp edges that could possibly hurt the fingers or hands of your kids if they're not very careful. So really, this is for the more mature collectors who really just want to upgrade the set. And really, if you're not interested in Rodimus that much, and people are just saying that this thing is so awesome, you gotta have this, it's a must-have. Yeah, you don't have to buy this if you're not a big fan of Rodimus, and if you're just happy with playing Rodimus himself or Hot Rod, and because it is very pricey. And if you're probably saving up for a bunch of other figures to come, and then you might as well pass on this one. This thing is not going to go on clearance, I'll give you that. The more it goes on, the rarer it becomes, the more pricey it will become. So if you're going to buy it, you better buy it now, while it's still fresh out of the manufacturing oven, I suppose. Fresh, hot off the oven. But again, as I said, if you're not really into these upgrade things and you just want to stick to Hasbro and you're happy with what you got, you don't need an upgrade, don't bother with this set. Okay, enough said. It came also with this. Let's start with this one because this is the one that I think was most useless. Well, it's sort of like a handshake piece that you can put on Optimus, and then you can attach the other one on Rodimus, and they would sort of like do a handshake. If you have Crystal Convoy, all the better. So, but it really doesn't work for me. No really use. I'll probably keep it back in the box. So that's that. He also came with sort of his version of Roller. This is Guardian, I think, and comes with 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 independently moving wheels, which is very nice. And he's got a socket for you to place the flame missile that came with the Rodimus figure. And you can move it this way when we transform him. Now the key to doing this is you can have a tool and you can pry it open, or you can just push like that on the end and then he'll fold up. So that's that. There. He also came with this thing, the rest of the trailer pieces. This thing is removable. It came unassembled. You can leave it on or off if you want, but it's a great add-on when in alt mode. And this is the cannon mode, which is sort of like what he had in G1, the toy, the trailer, but bigger in scale, more armored up, and he can actually hold the handlebars. Handlebars are on a ball joint, so you won't have a problem. It's very thin. It's very loose. It doesn't hold it tight, but I think it's pretty cool. It's a very nice thing that they did with the trailer. Instead of just leaving it as a hunk of mass, they actually transformed it into something. So that's very nice. This piece actually has a tank mode with Roller or Guardian, and I will show it once I do the sidearm review. I'll do a separate review for the sidearm upgrade kit, which is really the Target Master Firebolt, I think, but they're gonna call it something else. So that's that. Let's leave it to the side for now. Talking about the figure is just fantastic. It just it doesn't look like the slender G1 Rodimus. It looks like an armored battle mode, sort of like a Robotech type of Rodimus, and really nice. He will display very well on my shelf, I think. So just have a look at him when he's standing up. And some people think that this is just way too much, or just I think it's just right. This is Rodimus. Look at him. The articulation that the new set has given him is really just for the ankles and for the new arms, the bicep swivel, the elbow, and the wrist. He still retains his original articulation as Rodimus, but the limitations really are because of the original figure. Like the looseness of this joint is really because of the transformation of the figure. The ball joint here is still retained, as well as the swivel joint for the neck. There's no waist swivel or anything like that because of the original figure didn't have anything. Now this original arm of Rodimus is really what just hinders articulation for the arm, and it still works. I mean, it doesn't hinder it too much, but it is there and will limit some articulation. The head doesn't fit on very well. Well, I think they really made it that way because just so the head will be in scale, in proportion, the height of the head will be in proportion with the body. They did it that way, and it's so that you could actually move the head up and down as well as swivel it. And they really molded it to fit the head, some of the texture of the original head mold. So I think they did a good call in this one and made it that way instead of just having it all flush. The other thing I wanted to mention is some people were suggesting you lower the head piece so that it will cover the head. It could if you want to, but as you push it down some more, the head is just gonna move back up. The face is just gonna move up, back, and then it's just really gonna be the same. So I suggest you just accept it for what it is and really just admire Fansproject for what they did with this one. Really, really a wonderful upgrade set. Some people don't want these extra fins. There's an option for that, but I think you want to make Rodimus Prime, not Hot Rod, so keep it on. Okay, the original gun actually fits. Hold on. Actually fits with the new barrel that it came with it. sort of like there's a missile attachment. You can have it this way or this way, however you want it, but you cannot have it this way because you're not going to be able to put it. It's very difficult. Okay, so that's that. We're going to keep it off and fold this one down like that. Okay, so that's it. Let's transform into his alt mode so you can better appreciate it. First thing you want to do is you want to get rid of the arms. Very gently, just remove it so you don't break anything off. Like that. Remove the legs. Oh, sorry, you gotta go ahead and remove those. Transform the arm pieces this way, okay, fold the arms this way, that way. That's one side. Next, you want to do this, this, do this, do this, and do that. And then you want to take off the feet attachment. What you want to do is you just pop these ones off, just move it up, and the legs are just gonna come off easily, just like that. Pull out the wheels, and there. The feet transform this way, and push. You got to push this one inward, and then push this one inward, and then fold it out, just like that. Same with this other one. You want to go ahead and push that. Oh, unfold, and that. Okay, and then the head comes off, chest armor comes off. As you can see, the sort of 3D flames are going to collapse as you unclip it. Fold it this way, and then the head will slide nicely onto the chest, like that. Alright, now let's go ahead and transform Rodimus. Okay, very nicely. Okay. Push the torso back, like that. Fold in like that. Okay. And then fold everything back, like so. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay. All right, and there is. Okay, there is Rodimus in his. Trying to get him into his alt mode. Okay. All right, that's that. Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna stop the video at this point in time, and I will come back in part 2 and show you how to assemble the pieces back into trailer mode. Okay? Sorry about the lengthy video, but I wanted to be very detailed with my review on this one, and I hope you come back and watch the second part of this review. So there you go, the first part of our review for the Fansproject TFX-04 Protector Upgrade Kit. Thanks for watching.